T was 2:13 a.m. when Emily's phone buzzed on her nightstand. She groaned under her blanket, rubbed her tired eyes, and reached out lazily to grab it. One new message. Her half-asleep eyes squinted at the screen. The contact name read, Sarah. Emily's heart stopped. Sarah was her older sister. Sarah had died 3 years ago in a horrific car accident. Emily sat up instantly, fully awake now. The room was dark, the silence pressing in on her from all sides. She opened the message with shaking hands. Just 2 words. Help me. Emily stared at the message, frozen. Her fingers trembled. Her mind refused to believe what her eyes were showing. She had watched them lower Sarah's coffin into the ground. She had spoken at the funeral. She had cried herself to sleep for months, but here it was. A message from Sarah's number. A number that had been disconnected years ago. She checked the contact details, the same number, same profile photo. An old picture of Sarah smiling on the beach. She typed back, "Who is this?" There was a pause. Then the 3 dots appeared. Typing. Emily's heart was pounding now. Every second felt like an hour. Finally, the message came. "It's me. Emily, it's Sarah. I'm not dead." Emily's hands went cold. 1,000 thoughts rushed through her head. Was this some kind of cruel prank? A hacker? A stalker? Someone sick playing with her emotions? She called the number, straight to voicemail. Then another message came. "I was taken. The accident wasn't real. I've been trapped. I escaped. Please don't tell anyone. Come alone. I need you." There was a location pin attached to the message. A place deep in the woods, outside town, where Emily had never been. She stared at the screen, heart racing, mouth dry. This had to be fake. Couldn't be real. And yet, something inside her said it was. Something familiar about the way the words were written. Something only Sarah would say. The tone, the way she used periods, the way she always forgot to capitalize her eyes. Emily didn't wake her parents. She didn't call the police. She didn't even change out of her pajamas. She grabbed her coat, keys, and flashlight and slipped quietly out of the house. The night was cold and silent. As she drove, the streets were empty, the world asleep. Her headlights lit up the narrow road winding toward the woods. She kept checking. Her phone, the pin was still there. She was getting closer. Finally, the road ended at a rusted old gate. Trees loomed around her like silent giants. No lights, no houses, just shadows. She got out of the car and followed the trail on foot. 10 minutes in, the silence was unbearable. No wind, no owls. Just the crunch of her boots on dry leaves. Then she heard it. A whisper, "M." She turned her flashlight toward the voice. "Nothing, M. Over here." Her hand shook as she raised the light again. A figure stood just beyond the trees, pale, thin, hair matted. Clothes torn. It was Sarah. Her sister ran to her, eyes wide with tears, wrapped her arms around her. "You came," she whispered. Emily hugged her tightly, tears spilling down her cheeks. "Sarah, how are you alive? What happened?" Sarah looked around nervously. "I don't have much time. They'll find me again. After the crash I was taken, they staged it. I don't know who they are. I've been kept underground, somewhere dark. I escaped last week. I've been hiding." "Who took you?" Emily whispered. "I don't know," Sarah said, her voice trembling. "Men in black masks. They drugged me. I heard machines, I think. I think they were experimenting on us. There were others, too. I don't know what happened to them." Emily felt sick. She didn't know whether to cry or scream. Suddenly, Sarah froze. "They're here," she whispered. From the shadows came footsteps. Heavy. Slow. Getting closer. Sarah grabbed Emily's hand. "Run." They sprinted through the woods, dodging branches, stumbling over roots. Behind them, the footsteps grew louder. They reached Emily's car. She fumbled with the keys, jumped in, slammed the doors shut. The engine wouldn't start. "Dead." Double quotes, "No." "No, no," Emily shouted. A black van rolled up behind them. No headlights. No license plate. Men stepped out, tall, dressed in black, wearing masks. They surrounded the car. Emily hit the horn. No sound. Sarah was screaming, "They found me. They always find me." Just as the men reached the car, red and blue lights flashed from the road. Police, the masked men, ran into the woods. Disappearing like shadows, the officers pulled Emily and Sarah from the car. Both girls were hysterical. At the station, Emily told them everything about the messages, the woods, the van. The police searched the area for days. They found no van, no footprints, no signs anyone had been there besides the sisters. Sarah was taken to the hospital. Doctors said she was dehydrated, malnourished, and traumatized. But alive? For weeks, Sarah wouldn't speak to anyone, not even Emily. She just sat by the window, staring outside. "They'll come back," she whispered once. "They always come back." Emily tried to help her heal. She brought her books, tea, old photos. Sometimes Sarah would smile. Sometimes she would scream at night. Then one morning, Sarah was gone. Her hospital bed was empty. The window wide open. No signs of forced entry. No witnesses. Just gone. Emily broke down. The police launched another investigation. They reviewed CCTV, interviewed staff, set up roadblocks. Nothing. It was as if Sarah had vanished again. This time without a trace. Emily went home, hollow and numb. That night, her phone buzzed. One new message. "Don't look for me." The number was the same, Sarah. Emily called it disconnected. Again, she sat on her bed, staring at the screen. Tears running silently down her face. No one ever saw Sarah again, Emily told. Her story to anyone who would listen, the news, the police, forums, podcasts. Some believed her. Most didn't. They said it was grief, a breakdown, hallucination, a trauma response. But Emily knew what she saw, what she felt. The warmth of Sarah's hug, the fear in her voice. Years passed. Emily changed her number, moved to another city, started therapy, tried to move on. But sometimes, at night, when the wind howled outside her window, she thought she heard whispers. She'd check her phone just to be sure. One night, she woke up to find her door slightly open. She always locked it. Her phone lit up. No, it's message. Just a photo. A recent one, taken from outside her window. She looked up. The curtains were blowing gently. She got out of bed, slowly walked to the window and pulled them closed. Across the street, she saw a silhouette standing still under the lamppost, watching. She blinked. It was gone. She never saw it again, but the fear never left. She never changed her contact name. Sarah, and every time her phone buzzed in the middle of the night, wondered, is it her? Is she still alive? Is she trying to come home? Or worse, is she trying to bring me to where she is?